Come on in.
Okay, great, excellent. Come on.
Yeah.
Just as I got into the van, I ripped the acid out of my pants. So.
Are you serious?
Pretty much.
Is that what you were laughing?
Yeah. So when you get stuck, just think about that.
Yeah. Look what happened to my head. Who's looking after the candidate? It's not on TV anyway. It's not TV.
Actually, that looks good.
It's radio.
It's radio. There might be some cameras there, but yeah, you look good.
Really good. A little wind blown. It's nice.
Yeah.
A little Kennedy-esque.
That is not good. I know it's good. It's not.
You're good, Jonathan. That's
God,
good.
wow.
Good evening and welcome to It's Your Vote, Vancouver Mayoral Forum 2005.
We have problems, we have homelessness, we have drug addiction, we have the second highest property crime rate in the country. But we have a lot of opportunities. We've got to keep our businesses on the edge of innovation. We've got to fund our arts and culture community better. We've got to do better at managing our finances.
I voted against the poor management, the reckless spending.
Councillor Sullivan says now he will not kill Woodwards. He says he will not kill Woodwards.
What is more offensive to me is this election year budget this year.
The pride and joy of the downtown east side is the pride and joy of Vancouver, and that's the redevelopment of the Woodwards area.
I am very proud of the history of the NPA.
Very proud to say that the Woodwards is going ahead.
We're now $32.5 million over budget.
And Woodwards coming along.
Get it built on time, on budget.
Councillor Sullivan says I'm not voting for it because I don't like Jim Green.
Financially responsible.
Could we just get closer to Jim? And then I'll take the mic.
The only person that disagreed was Councillor Sullivan.
Did they have him being a brewer?
Thank you. I'm sorry I had to go.
God, it's just so unbecoming.
Jim Green does not look at me. He does not acknowledge me. And if he is forced to acknowledge me, it's very grudgingly. He doesn't want to be anywhere near me. He certainly does not shake my hand, so I don't know what it's going to be like. I think the tradition is you're supposed to, whoever loses is supposed to phone the winner and concede. I think. I don't even know if Jim Green's going to be able to phone me or talk to me, or if he'll take my call. But it's getting to the final hour.
How would you want me to help you here?
So this cultural thing, I talked to somebody who knows this stuff, and basically I was trying to find a way to make a promise without costing us any money and to do something that needs to be done anyways. And he said that the UBCM has created a motion that says there's a $1 million cap on federal investment per project in British Columbia. Ontario has, and Quebec have no such cap.
You want to go over there and play over? Frankly, we're 48 hours away from D-Day. Time for that was a week ago.
Okay, maybe grab my belt. Yeah. Good.
Okay. This is what we need to do. We need to, now that you've done the research for your research team, well done, you can take that information, give it to Wayne, let them run with it, and let them come up with the information. So we'll have the conversation.
Is I can't seem to get a hold of him.
Well,
So I'm just telling you.
I'm going to get a hold of Kimball to say that he needs to talk to you to debrief you on that after you wake up.
After I wake up.
Okay?
Okay.
Anyway, let's let you have a nap, and Lynn's going to be back shortly. So
Well, you should turn that back on because I have to do it another way.
Oh, sorry.
I'm breathing down his neck. And the fact that people say that if he ever imagined that he would be in this situation where he had a credible chance of losing, he would have never split up his party. He underestimated me, as several others have done in the past. And he may just pay for it.
I've just got a voicemail from Harry Rankin's widow.
Okay.
So I'll phone her.
Yes, let's do that.
She wants me to phone her back. It's basically the issue about Jim Green, and I know you have some. Yeah. And that you even suggested that you would consider voting for me. Wow. Would you be willing to be public on that?
Boo. He said Jim Green did more in 3 years than you did in 12. You're just a little pet rock.
Don? Sam Sullivan? Oh, good. Sorry to call you so late here. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's pretty tactic. Ooh. Pretty brutal. Well, no, you're both very well regarded. But you don't know of anybody else that maybe would be on the left in some kind of a, or assumed to be, a champion in the downtown east side. I think if you could influence 1%, it might be enough.
What do you want to do?
Just keep it here for a minute. I think they would have done it earlier.
Basically sunny day for Ottawa tomorrow, a high of 6 degrees. It's cool but pleasant for the eastern part of Canada with some showers heading for St. John's. Thank you very much, Wayne. Still ahead of News Hour Final. Vancouver has been consistently recognized as one of the best places in the world to eat.
You have any idea at all? Okay, what do you have? Picture ID? Oh, that's all you need. If they can ask you for 2 pieces of ID, but if you only have one that they accept, and that one your status card will be fine, then all you have to do is sign an affidavit that just says I am who I am. Okay, so you can vote.
Don? Sam Sullivan? Great, thank you. Okay, I've got some things happening. I've got at 1:30 today at the Opus Hotel.
Well, a huge core of the NPA vote is going to turn out no matter what. If there's 6 feet of snow, they'll have the driver drive them to the polls.
The key is a character reference. Like the fact that you being in the downtown east side.
We don't have the same situation because we appeal to so many different types of people. And many of those people are single mothers that are working, have transit issues. A lot of low-income people don't have proper ID. So it's really hard for us to get our vote counted and out there.
So Connie, Ann, Don, Bernie. I wonder if I should phone Tom and see if he knows anybody else, any wild-eyed revolutionary that will come and vote for me.
Yes. Is it on
The newsroom, your assignment desk, our press conference for Sam Sullivan
I think
campaign.
it's on Clark. Hậu sinh nhật. Sĩ Trang hậu sinh nhật. Nè hậu. Để hãy Opus Hotel. Opus酒店.
Okay, I need to
San Yi
talk
Lao
about your press conference today at 1:30. I'm calling on behalf of Sam Sullivan.
This is the last thing pretty well that will really make any difference. So this is, I think, after it's pretty well.
Few words, but it's the same thing. I'm going to wind up with the analogy of the sun and the wind.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I love
Our next speaker is Connie Fogel-Rankin, who is a former Green Party council candidate. Connie?
I never thought that I would ever see myself at an NPA campaign having to speak up the way I am today. Classic divisions of left and right mean nothing anymore.
It shows a younger Don Larson who was thinner and had more hair, but he's walking with Jim Green here, and I want to say that was 1981. In 2005, I want to make it very clear I do not support Jim Green for mayor. I support Sam Sullivan for mayor.
Our next speaker is Ann Livingston, who is a Green Party city council candidate. I think that the nervousness I have as a person who advocates for poor people and is pushing hard for things like prescription drugs and less policing is that we're not hearing that from Jim, and we never got that from him before.
It's a case of the lesser of two evils?
I don't consider Sam Sullivan an evil. I consider Sam Sullivan to be the lesser of the two people who are more likely to act in a particular interest.
Unbelievable. You know, my enemies, founders, endorsing me. This is serious stuff. The imagery that I love is Alexander with his white plumage on his head, on his helmet, and how he would divide, he would move his army to divide a smaller army, and he would move it in such a way that it divided the armies of Darius. Darius, I think so. And when they divided just enough, he would be the one that rides through with his trusted lieutenants and his bodyguards and ride through the two armies, and they would throw their missiles and their spears and their stones at him, and he would be going straight for Darius. And in a way, you know, I flatter myself with that imagery of Alexander riding straight for that bastard who I'm going to run through with my spear. And these kinds of attacks, these are just the missiles and the rocks of a desperate army that knows they're going down. And these are all the wounds that you accumulate and you cherish. And I know I've seen the eyeballs of Darius, and he's getting a little nervous.
Well, Sun Editorial endorses you.
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
Yep. You're in the front. You have the whole front page of Metro.
Was it a Georgia Strait paper endorsement?
Well, I only read the first column, and it's strong, much stronger than that. Inside the Vancouver Sun, there's an article on the news conference yesterday that is exactly what you would want.
So inside the link, not very prominent?
Oh, it's like page 5. So it's
He wants page 1 now.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
inside 24 hours. There's a side-by-side editorial of you and Jim Green. They've tried to be fairly balanced, but they do point out that he's known as a bully. And the province haven't checked yet.
Okay, good.
So I would say, so far,
It's a good day.
it's a good news.
Yeah. This is birthday scotch.
Yeah, what I want to do more than anything is freak out Jim Green. What did he say?
That's wonderful.
What did he say?
Oh, he just cheered you on.
I got the homeless vote. All right. I can't believe how many homeless people are supporting me, though.
Well, that's good.
Free drugs, bud. All right. What a bizarre campaign.
No kidding, huh?
Say here he is.
I say
He was just giving you what for, saying he's not here yet. How you doing?
Good to see you. Thanks.
Just one more sleep.
One more sleep, yeah.
There he is, Jim Green's over. Oh, look at this. I didn't see that. Support your local cartoonist. Surprised he didn't have a beer in his hand with that pool cue.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, I'm Rick Clough. This is the early edition for Friday morning. It's the 18th of November. Well, this will be the last time either